So today we are going to see about the concept of Slack and different types of floats. So two concepts we have to take into account. One is Slack and other is different types of floats. When we say about the floats, there are different types of floats we have to take into account. One is total float, then it is free float, then independent float and interfering float. So variety of floats we have to take into account. So let us try to go for the first point, that is Slack. So Slack is nothing but at any particular event, if you want to calculate the Slack, it is nothing but the difference between the latest and earliest event time, or in other sense, for any particular event, the Slack will be equal to LFT minus EST. So you can note down this somewhere. Slack for any event is equal to latest finish time minus earliest start time. Slack is equal to LFT minus EST. Okay. So now in previous session, whatever we have seen, we have tried to calculate, or we have understood how to calculate the EST value for all the events, and we have also that is by moving in the forward pass method, and also we have tried to understand how to calculate the LFT, latest finish time, by moving in the backward pass method. So for each and every event we are now having two values. Which two values we are having for each and every event as per our understanding till now?
EST and LFT.
EST and LFT, absolutely right. And now the Slack is equal to LFT minus EST. So is it possible, whatever knowledge we have till now with respect to the network and the calculation of time, can we calculate the Slack for each and every event on your any diagram which is given?
Yes.
Because we can calculate EST in forward pass method, we can calculate LFT by backward pass method, and when we are having the values for LFT and EST for each and every event, simply taking the subtraction LFT minus EST, whatever we are getting, that is nothing but the Slack value for that particular event. So event we are calculating for Slack we are calculating for individual events, and to calculate the Slack we must know the latest finish time and earliest start time for that particular event. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now the next part is, yesterday we have seen the problem which was given to you, or the problem we have discussed at the end of the session. Whatever critical path you select, the events which are lying on the critical path, we may call them as critical events. These all events, they are having the values of LFT and EST same or different?
Same.
Same. So each and every event which is a part of your critical path will be having the values of LFT and EST equal to each other. Means in other sense, what I can say is, the events which lie on the critical path, their Slack is equal to 0. Do you agree with this? Or if the Slack is equal to 0, we can say that particular event is lying on the critical path. Are you agree with this?
Yes.
So you can note down somewhere the events for which the Slack is equal to 0, that event lies on the critical path. Okay. In Other way, if I want to again define, if I say like for any critical activity, you can listen to my statement and then you can tell me whether I am correct or wrong. For any critical activity, the slack of head event is equal to slack of tail event is equal to 0. For any critical activity, the slack of head event is equal to the slack of tail event is equal to 0. Is it correct or it is incorrect?
It is correct.
Correct. So you can also write, if possible, somewhere that for every critical activity, the slack of head and tail event is equal to 0. For every critical activity, the slack of head and tail event is equal to 0. Okay. So I hope the slack concept is completely understood. Slack is equal to LFT minus EST. Slack we are defining for individual event. The events for which the value of slack is equal to 0, they lie on the critical path. And we can also define it like that: for every critical activity, the slack of head event as well as slack of tail event will be equal to 0. So the concept of slack is over. Moving to the next part, that is about the floats. Calculation of float. So let us try to understand first about the total float. So total float, it is calculated as positive difference between finish times or positive difference between start times. So total float, sometimes it is simply said as float. So if simply float is said, then we should understand that people are talking about the total float, because that is the main value of float. So total float, if I want to calculate, either I should take the difference between start times or I should take the difference between finish times. Means I should go for LST minus EST or I should go for LFT minus EFT. So total float is equal to latest start time minus earliest start time. So whatever two times you are taking into account, either both should be start or both should be finish, and you have to take latest minus earliest. So latest start time minus earliest start time or latest finish time minus earliest finish time. So if you can calculate this, that will be your float value. Now there may be somebody may have question. Till now we have only understood about how to calculate EST and LFT, but we haven't understood how to calculate LST and EFT. Is it correct? Anybody has this question in mind?
Yes.
We are going to the float, and float requires either both start time or both finish time. But as per our knowledge till now, for slack it was okay because LFT and EST both we know. But for float, either we require both start or both finish. But now we are at certain stage that we know only one finish, that is latest finish, and we are knowing only one start, that is earliest start. Okay. So time being, simply note down the formula. We will come to that point also, how to calculate the value of LST and how to calculate the value of EFT. Okay. So time being, simply note down the formula. Total float is equal to LST minus EST, or that is equal to LFT minus EFT. Or in short, you can write down this as float is equal to difference between finish time or difference between start time. Or more, it is a modulus value, you can say, positive difference between finish time and positive difference between start time. Clear? So move to the next part. Next definition is about free float. If I want to calculate the free float will be equal to total float. These floats are basically calculated for event or activity. What is your opinion? Slack we have calculated for event. Floats are calculated for event or activity. Floats are calculated for activities, not for events. Okay. So just note down the formula for free float. The formula for free float is equal to total float. What do you mean by total float? Either LST minus EST or LFT minus EFT. Okay. Whatever you have got the value for total float for any activity minus total float, whatever you have got, whatever you have calculated minus L minus E. So when I say L minus E, we should understand it is LFT minus EST of head event J. LFT minus EST of head event J. So when I say L minus E, can I say it is slack?
Yes.
Can I write here like instead of L minus E, I will put it as total float minus slack of head event. Correct? Total float minus slack of head event. So this will be the correct formula for free float. So you can note down somewhere, or I will add that also. Free float is equal to total float minus slack of head event. Okay. Now go to the next part. Independent float. It is nothing but free float minus L minus E of tail event, that is slack of tail event. So I am putting it again. Independent float is equal to free float minus slack of tail event. So you can just check. In earlier case, it was slack of head event. Now it is slack of tail event. So have you written this? Total float, free float, independent float. Have you written?
Yes.
Okay. And then move to the last, interfering float. This interfering float is nothing but what? Total float minus free float. Interfering float is equal to total float minus free float. Now if I go for total float minus free float is what? Total float minus slack of head event. So if I subtract this from total float, this total float and other total float will get cancelled, and what will remain is the slack of head event. So I will just put it like this. This interfering float is equal to slack of head event. Is it fine? Understood? Everyone? Have you written down this formula with you?
Yes.
Okay, because this will be required frequently when we are going to solve the problems. So we have seen how many formulae? Total 5. One is for slack. It is nothing but what? LFT minus EST. Okay. Other is what? Total float, which is nothing but LST minus EST or LFT minus EFT. Then third formula we have seen about free float. It is nothing but total float minus slack of head event. Then we have seen the formula for independent float, which is nothing but free float minus slack of tail event. And lastly, we have seen the formula for interfering float. It is nothing but slack of head event. That's all. Okay. I hope you have understood this. Now just draw this network. So time being, you can simply cross check the values for EST and LFT, whatever we have written. No need to go for calculation again. You can simply go on writing. Instead of 0, but now you put it like this only, because again in activity it will be 0 or to 1, something like this. So whether the network is visible to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Any clarity is required? We'll just go for maximum, how much I can enlarge this network. So the question is, determine the total free and independent floats for following network. Identify the critical path. Just a minute. Okay. Now I think all the data which is required is visible to you. Once you complete drawing the network, please put a message, or you can unmute and tell me that your network is over, so that we will go for understanding, because our today's discussion is not focused on how to calculate or how to draw the network, how to go for calculation of that EST and LFT, because that part is already over now. That I'm quite confident that you all people are now master in getting these all values. Now the main agenda for today's session is how to go for calculation of slacks, how to go for free float, total float, independent float. Maybe we will also go for interfering float. This problem is not requiring, but we will try to calculate that also.
Done, sir.
Over?
Yes.
Okay. What about others? Is it over for all? And parallelly, have you cross-checked the values for all the EST and LFT calculated? Are they correct? Any difference in whatever value you have and this value? I hope for everyone, everything is now, the work is finished. Yes? Can I assume work is finished for everyone? Do it fast. If still it is not completed, go faster. Yes, completed, everyone? Okay, you are putting in chat box. Oh, that's great. So now let us move for calculation of this floats and the EST, LST, whatever. Before we move to calculation of this, just note down a formula. This one. Because you are still in doubt. We haven't been given with the formula to calculate EFT and LST. So this is the formula. LST, latest start time, is equal to latest finish time of head event minus the activity duration minus the activity time, and earliest finish time will be equal to earliest start time of tail event plus the activity duration. So note down the formula somewhere. LST is equal to LFT of head event minus activity duration, activity time, and EFT is equal to EST of tail event plus activity time. Have you written this formula, everyone? Again, I will be having these all references when we are going for making the tabular format. So should we go for making the tabular format? I will just show you the various columns you need to make. I hope the Excel sheet is visible to you.
Yes.
Okay. So these many columns you are supposed to prepare. Activity, then duration, then the start times, EST and LST, earliest start, latest start, and then 4 types of floats: total, free, independent, and interference float, or interference, or it is also called as interfering float. Interfering float. So prepare the table accordingly. I will go on putting the activities, whatever they have been given. I will just refer the diagram. 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. If I put a dash, it is taking that as subtraction. So that's why I am using different symbol to show the activity. You can say 1 dash 0 dash 1, 1 dash 2, 1 dash 3 as per our convention. 3, 4, 3, 6, 4, 7, 5, 7, 6, 7. 3, 6, and then 4, 7, 5, 7, and 6, 7. Just check whether the activities are correct. And no activities left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Total 10 activities should be there. So I hope your table is completed. Meenakshi has put message done.
Yes.
Okay. So first column is activity, second column is duration, third column and fourth column, they are for start times. Third is EST, fourth is LST. Fifth and sixth column, they are for finish time, EFT and LFT. And last 4 columns, they are for all the floats, total, free, independent, and interfering. So this is our diagram. So 0 to 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Total 10 activities. 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 2 to 4, 3 to 4, 2 to 5, then 3 to 6, and finally 4 to 7, 5 to 7, 6 to 7. So these are all the activities they have been mentioned. So can somebody tell me what are the activity durations one by one? I will go on entering. Otherwise, I will have to minimize this. 0 to 1, 2, 1 to 2, 8, 1 to 3, 10, 2 to 4, 6, 2 to 5, 3, then 3 to 4, it is also 3, 3 to 6, it is 7, and then 4 to 7, it is 5, 5 to 7, it is 2, and 6 to 7, it is 8. You can cross check the values, whether they are matching.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Once you have finished with this, now 2 values already we know. Which values are they? This value is known to us and this value is known to us. Is it correct? For each activity, we know what is the earliest start time and what is the latest finish time. Now somebody may have question. If I take any activity, let us say 0 to 1, there are two EST and there are two LFT. So which should be taken? Is it like that? Do you have this in mind? If I take 0 to 1, for 0 you have EST, for 1 also you have EST. For 0 you have LFT, for 1 also you have EFT. Correct? So which should be taken? Any confusion in mind, or you know what to do? What is your opinion? Which EST and LFT we should consider? Any
Tail
guess?
event.
Yes?
Tail event.
Tail event EST or
Yes.
both LFT and EST both?
LFT ला हेड घ्यायचं, EST ला टेल घ्यायचं.
Correct. Because when we have calculated EST and LFT, we have calculated them for those individual events. But actually, when we are talking about the activity, EST should be for
टेल.
tail event, and this LFT, whatever we are taking into account, it should be for head event. Okay. So now, can you tell me the values for 0 to 1 activity? EST is 0. For 1 to 2, EST is,
2.
go on telling. 2, 1 to 2 activity. Tail
Yes.
event is 1, EST is 2. 1 to 3, again tail event is 1, EST is 2. 2 to 4, EST value
10.
10. 2 to 5,
10च.
10. No change because tail event is common. 3 to 4 and 3 to 6, again tail event is common, that is 3.
12.
12, 12. Because for 3, EST is 12. And 4, 5, 7. Go on telling one by one. For 4, 6, that is 16. For 5, it is, how much is EST for that?
13.
5, 13.
13. Okay. And for 6 to 7, it is
19.
19. Correct? Is it fine? Now similarly, go on telling me the LFT for head events. 0 to 1,
2.
2. Then 1 to 2,
16. 16.
16. 1 to 3,
1, 2, 3. 12.
12. 2 to 4,
2, 4. 22.
22. 2 to 5,
25. 25.
yes, there was a network disturbance. 2 to 5,
25.
25. Then 3 to 4,
22.
22. 3 to 6,
19.
yes, 6 is 19. And further, it is for all at
27.
7. So 27 will remain same everywhere. Okay. Now, these EST and LFT are known to us. What is required is LST and EFT. How to calculate? The formula for LST is LFT of head event means this, correct, minus activity time means this. This is formula for what? LST. So in LST column, what I will do is LFT of head event minus activity duration. So you try to calculate based upon this formula and cross check your values with this. LFT of head event minus the activity duration. 2 minus 2, 16 minus 8, 12 minus 2, 22 minus 6, 25 minus 3, 22 minus 3, then 19 minus 7, 27 minus 5, 27 minus 2, and 27 minus 8. So check your values, whatever you are getting. And check whether they are similar to this. Have you understood what to do? How to get the value for LST? LFT values we have already received, obtained on the network itself. From each LFT value of head event, if I subtract the duration for that activity, I am getting the LST value. So Meenakshi says done. Whether values are matching, all values?
matching.
Yes, sir. Matching.
Okay, that's great. Now we will go for the next formula. Calculation of EFT is equal to EST of tail event plus activity duration. Now EST of tail event is this column plus activity duration is this column. So EFT will be equal to EST of tail event plus activity duration, and likewise you can calculate for all. So 0 plus 2, 8 plus, sorry, 2 plus 8, 2 plus 10, 10 plus 6, 10 plus 3, 12 plus 3, 12 plus 7, 16 plus 5, 13 plus 2, 19 plus 8.
Done.
Done. Okay. What about others? Your values are matching. So here I will write LST is equal to LFT minus activity time. EFT is equal to EST plus activity time. So instead of duration, I will say this as activity time, so that there will be no confusion. Activity time, EST, LFT from the network, and using this formula, we have calculated the value of LST and EFT. Everybody understood this?
Yes,
No
sir.
doubts in, okay. Now move to the next part, that is total float. What do we mean by total float? So total float is equal to, either we can have LST minus EST, or we can have LFT minus EFT. Difference of start time or difference of finish time. Correct? So any one you can take it up. Let us say I will go for, we will do one thing. I will calculate by LFT minus EFT and you calculate as LST minus EST. And let us cross check the values. Done?
Done.
Okay. So LFT, I am putting this as LFT minus EFT. And you are calculating as LST minus EST. You are taking the difference of start time. I am taking the difference of finish time.
Matching with you.
Okay. Means you calculate by any method. There is no change in the final answers what you are getting. Your answers remain same.
मग ते 0 आलाय ते क्रिटिकल पाथ ना.
हो हो येऊया तिथे. Let us try to finish off the work of calculation of all the floats first and then come back to the conclusion part, the interference from this, what we can draw. Now tell me, what do you mean by free float? How to calculate free float? Total float minus slack of head event. Free float is equal to total float minus slack of head event. Correct? Now tell me how we should go. Which two columns we should select? Do we have the value for slack? We have the values for total float. Correct?
Yes.
But do we have the values for slack at the head event? We don't have directly here, correct? Otherwise, sometimes they calculate the slack for every event separately, but that is not much required. So what I am doing is, I am simply showing it to you. Total float for everyone we are having. So 0 minus, which is this activity 0 to 1. So which is a head event, that is 1. Means the head event slack. How much is this? Slack is what? LFT minus EST. Correct?
Two.
How you are having 2? The slack at 1. How much is the slack at 1? Let us, I will go for one more calculation, which will be making the things more easier. Okay, this is our diagram and I am putting event and its slack. Which are the events? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are all the events and I am calculating the slack. Okay. Now, what is the event 0 slack? E and L both are 0, means it is 0. What is at 1? E and L both are 2, it is 0. 2 minus 2, 0. At event 2, L is 16, E is 10. So 16 minus 10, it is 6. At 3, L and E both are 12, so it is 0. At 4, 22 and 16. So how much is this? 6. At 5, 25 minus 13. So it is 12. At 6, 19 minus 19, that is 0. And at 7, 27 minus 27, that is 0. So these are the various slacks. Correct? Now we will come back to the total float. Which is my activity 0 to 1. So which is the head event? In 0 to 1, which is the head event? 1. Correct? The total float is how much? 0. Slack is how much? 0. So 0 minus 0, 0. Okay? Is it fine? Understood? Any doubts in this? Are you there? Am I audible? Okay, Meenakshi says yes. Means understood. Okay, that's great. So now coming to 1 to 2, the total float is 6 and 2. 1 to 2 means we have to take into account this event number 2, which is head event. So 6 minus 6, how much is this? 0. Again 1 to 3, 0 minus 3, it is 0. So this is 0. 2 to 4, 6 minus 6, 0. 2 to 5, 12 minus 12, 0. 3 to 4, 7 minus 6, 1. 3 to 6, 0 minus 0, 0. And 4 to 7, 6 minus 0, that is 6. Minus 0, that is 12. 0 minus 0, that is 0. Check your values. Check whether they are matching with this.
Hello sir.
Yes.
3 to 4 चा repeat सांगा ना.
3 to 4.
4.
3 to 4, this one.
हाँ.
How much is total float? 7. Okay. For 3 to 4, which is the head event? 4. For head event 4, how much is the slack? It is 6. So 7 minus 6 equal to how much? 1. Is it clear?
तर 22 minus 15 केलं ना.
Just a
म्हणून
minute.
6 value आली ना.
Just a minute. 22 minus 16. At 4.
16 की 15. 22 minus 15 6 7 value येते ना.
Just a minute. 1. I will check. But this is 16. See, when you have calculated, now listen. I hope you have your network in front of you. Correct?
Yes. Yes.
You can see here. At 4, you are approaching by two methods. 2 to 4 and 3 to 4. Okay. If you go for 2 to 4, it is 10 plus 6, 16. If you go for 3 to 4, it is 12 plus 3, 15. So which should be selected in forward pass method?
15.
16. Highest value should be selected. Correct? EST calculation, highest values to be selected. Understood? Why here you have 15 and actually it should be
sir.
16? Okay. So doubt is clear? I hope your doubt is clear now.
Yes sir.
Okay, now all values are matching for free float. Yes. Moving to the independent float, it is free float minus L minus E of tail event. Now free float values we are having, event and their slack we are having. Okay, so this minus whatever is the tail event. So 0 minus for 0 to 1 activity, which is tail event 0. So 0 minus 0, 0. 1 to 2, 0 minus 0, that is 0. 1 to 3, 0 minus 0. 2 to 4, it is 0 minus 6. So the value will be minus 6. 2 to 5, again it will be minus 6. 3 to 4, 1 minus 0, that is 1. 3 to 6, 0 minus 0, 0. 4 to 7, 6 minus 6, that is 0. 5 to 7, it is 12 minus 12, 0. And 6 to 7, 0 minus 0, 0. Now check your values. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Free float values already are there. From that, we are subtracting the tail event slack, whatever we have calculated. Earlier case, we have in free float, we have yes. Check whether your values are matching. And then for interfering float, it is equal to, what do you mean by interfering float? It is equal to the slack of head event. So it is simple work. 0 to 1, head event is 1, so slack is 0. 1 to 2, the head event is 2, slack is 6. 1 to 3, slack of 3 is 0. 2 to 4, slack of 4 is 6. 2 to 5, slack of 5 is 12. 3 to 4 is 6.